What's going on, everyone? I hope all of you are doing well. So, today I'm going to be reviewing the 1995 Adam Sandler comedy, Billy Madison. So, Billy Madison, by now, what can we say about this movie? Like, literally, what can we say about this movie? I mean, this is one of those movies that has been seen by many, a lot of the channels like TNT, TBS, and a whole wide range of other networks have aired this movie on numerous occasions. Um, so it's going to be hard to say that, say something that has already been said about this movie. But to me, this movie, and I'm trying to think of the best words to put. For me, this movie, I feel like still holds up. It's still entertaining. It's still funny. It's great to kind of see how life was back in the 90s, especially with the school, like the elementary schools and the high schools and things like that. It just kind of sends you back in time. It's like watching well, in some way, a moving time capsule. So, for those who may have not seen this movie or are not familiar with the plot, Adam Sandler plays Billy Madison. He is this adult who basically is lazy. He doesn't do anything. He orders nudie magazines, hang out in the pool, drunk. His father is this wealthy businessman, and his father plans to retire, and he wants to have somebody else in charge. So what ends up happening is Billy finds out that his dad wants to potentially hand over the company to one of his colleagues who could run it because he believes Billy is not capable of doing that. Billy thinks it's a bad idea. He knows he can do it, but you find out that his father actually paid all his teachers while he was in school. So he didn't technically learn anything or graduate. So this ends up motivating Billy by creating this bet against with his father that he can finish school from like first grade to 12th grade and do at least, I think, like 2 weeks for each grade. And if he passes, he takes over the business. And his father's like, fine, you're on. So it becomes this ongoing thing where he goes to do the grades and finish them. And while all this is happening, his father's colleague doesn't it will try to do anything he can to prevent from Billy doing that. And some things end up happening, but of course you have this romance story going on, this romantic thing between Miss Veronica, played by the lovely, beautiful Bridget Wilson, who I believe is currently battling cancer, and Adam Sandler's character Billy. And at first, because Billy is technically a student in some way, Miss Veronica has no interest in him, but that kind of progresses slowly throughout the film. This movie has a lot of great scenes that are very quotable, from the bus driver scene with the late Chris Farley, to the dog poop in a brown bag that they light on fire at some old couple's house, to the pee your pants scene, to just a whole variety of different scenes that really stand out. So I would highly recommend, for those who have never seen this movie, give it a watch. It's entertaining, it's fun, it's one of the better Sandler films. A lot of the stuff he did in the 90s, except for Going Overboard, that was like his first film, not the greatest. But after that, going on to do Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, Little Nicky, and things like that, his films were really good. They were really enjoyable. But then as we progress into, the mid 2000s, that's and late 2000s, that's where we start to get films that some are good, some are not that great, and he starts to do the Little Nicky voice. Literally, after like Little Nicky, there was movies where he would do that voice, and it has become this ongoing gag in some of his films, to the point where a lot of people just don't care for it. But he has also kind of dabbled in other genres like drama. He's got Spanglish, There's Punk Drunk Love, Hidden Gems, The Cobbler, which is kind of a drama comedy where he's like a shoe repair man. There's Rain on Me, which has Don Cheadle. That's a really good one. I feel like I'm forgetting another one. There's, like I said, there's Punch Drunk Love, Spanglish, Hidden Gems, Rain on Me. I feel like I'm missing one. So he is trying to dabble away. Well, I want to say go away from comedy. He's still doing comedy, but he's also trying to dabble in these drama type films, and I think it works. A lot of people give him credit because he is fantastic with these drama based films. So, but it's always great to revisit a early to mid 90s comedy with Sandler. And yeah, I wish I could say more. The plot is pretty simple. The chemistry between everybody is fantastic. It really gets you, invested in the film, I feel like, and gets you laughing. It's entertaining. I think from beginning to end, it's nonstop with scenes here and there that really get you laughing. And yeah, wish I could say more, but definitely give it a rewatch. For those of you that have seen it that may haven't seen it in quite a while, give it a rewatch. I think you guys will have a good time rewatching it. And for those who haven't watched it, give it a watch. I think you guys will be entertained, especially for a first time watch, and then just kind of go from there. But thank you guys so much for tuning in for my review for Billy Madison and my thoughts on the film itself and just a few things here and there about it. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Comment down below with your opinions, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I do movie reviews, collection updates, closer look at specific movie releases, and just all in all, just film related content. That even includes wrestling prediction videos. So if that's something you're into, then hit that subscribe button. It's very, very much appreciated. I'm Film Talk with Mikey, and with that being said, you guys have a good one. Take care, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.